Hey, what's up family? Strat here from Strategic Audio, back with another new video. Today is going to be really simple and probably short. I made a new sample, and obviously if you're listening to me now, that means you heard it in the preview. I would say it's in the style of Wiz Khalifa. I really enjoyed making it, so what I want to do now is just break it down for you. And of course, there is a link in the description to download it for free. Also, if you like samples like this one and you don't want to break the bank, I just released a new sample pack called Movement. It has 10 full soul samples with stems plus a full drum kit for $5. No, you're not hearing wrong, $5. Anyway, that aside, before we jump into the breakdown, please consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing to the channel if you're so inclined and if you enjoyed this type of content. Now, Wiz Khalifa is known for his chill, relaxed, and easygoing vibes. His music tends to have a mellow, smoky kind of atmosphere, and with clear influences from soul and R&B. So essentially, that's the direction that I went with this one. I started off with this Rhodes electric piano sound using Piano Tech 8, of course. Now this forms the basic chord structure of this composition. It goes from A minor 7 to B minor 7 to C major 7, and then it repeats A minor 7, B minor 7, C major 7, and then shifts back to B minor 7. This chord progression is played in a style that's very reminiscent of those old vintage soul records. The use of seventh notes and the simple flourishes in between the chords help to make it very pleasing to the ear. Plus the cadence of the progression, the bounce, the way it bounces from chord to chord, it has a very uplifting feel. As usual, you know my philosophy on using the effects like EQ, compression, so on and so forth. For this type of music, I tend to like my instruments to sound natural and real. I don't want to do too much. So with that in mind, these are the effects that I used. Basic EQ, basic compression, a basic reverb, and cymatics origin to give it some vintage effect. For the next instrument, I added strings that harmonize well with the main chords, and for this I used the BBC Symphony Orchestra plugin from Spitfire Audio. Great plugin, free. Like I said, these notes harmonize very well with the main chords. And the reason they harmonize so well is all I really did was I played the seventh note of each of the main chords. See, it's much more interesting to the ear, in my opinion, than if I were to play the root notes of the chords. Let's try that and see how it sounds. It's not out of key, it fits, but it's boring. So let's go back to the way I originally had it. I can't actually put my finger on exactly why, but it just blends better. Next up, I use good old Omnisphere to add essentially what amounts to a backup vocal texture using a vocal preset that I tweaked, not so much created, but tweaked. I tried to imagine what a real group of backup singers might do to harmonize with the main melodic idea. This patch has its own delay and reverb on it, so for this I added a really basic EQ to accentuate some of the higher frequencies in the vocal and simple compression. Okay, moving along. For the next melodic element, I wanted something else that would traditionally go with this style, so I added this live guitar riff. In terms of effects, again, it's just simple EQ, simple reverb, simple compression, and this jazzy preset from this free amp plugin called Blue Cat's Free Amp. Next up is the bass. Now I wanted the bass to play a strong but complementary melodic role. Nothing too busy or complicated to detract from the main melodic idea, but just a few extra licks to add some ear candy. This bass is from a really cool sound font that I came across some years ago. I find it sounds quite thick and rich with just a little EQ and compression. Last but not least is a piano that I made in Analog Lab. It's actually a part of an analog bank that I made called Twilight Keys, and that's available inside a multi-kit that I made called Elements, and the link for that is in the description as well. All I did here was follow the main chords and add some transitional notes in between the chords. Okay, now let's hear the full composition all glued together. Now, to give you an example of how this could work as a full beat, let me add some drums and then we'll see how everything gels together. Alright, I really love how that sounds. So once again, let me express my gratitude. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and the music. Download this sample for free at the first link in the description. Also consider supporting by getting that new $5 movement kit. $5 for a limited time, maybe about a week. That's 10 full samples similar to this one with the stems plus a full drum kit. So until the next video, peace.